Talk to me about that excitement watching them in the NFL. I saw you went and visit Shiloh.
Yeah,
down in Tampa.
Shedeur told me not to come. Yeah, let's get that out.
I was about to ask
Yeah, he told me not
why
to
you hadn't gone to
he
Cleveland.
he didn't want me to come. He's like, Dad, I may get 3-4 reps at practice. I don't want you seeing that. Like, come on, no, I'm not where I need to be. Let me get where I need to be. And it's so funny because this is his first time, man.
Yeah.
Ever. And he's dealing with it like a pro. Like he ain't mad, he ain't bitter. He's like, I got work to do, but I'm gonna put in this work. One thing, they gonna have to let me play. Preseason gonna come. And when preseason come, watch me work. I'm like, I already know what you're gonna do. I ain't worried about that. I know. But he didn't want me to come. And Shiloh was totally opposite. Come on down there, you know, Shiloh. He was happy, but Junior been with me every day.
Yeah.
Every day I've gone through what I've gone through, I've seen his face every day.
Do you think Shedeur is going to get first-team reps today? That, to me, is one of the biggest questions.
I don't know. I would guess so. Mathematically, it would seem that he would get some. I don't know what they're holding him back for. I'm told he looks pretty good. Am I wrong in that assessment? Does anybody want to?
I heard that the best day any quarterback has had was Shedeur Sanders.
If Shedeur Sanders can't be QB1 after this, what more does the man have to prove? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this one has Browns fans heated. We're diving deep into the rumors swirling around Berea right now, where it looks like the Cleveland Browns might be sabotaging their own rookie star just to protect the politics of their quarterback room. Kenny Pickett just went down with a hamstring injury, and instead of opening the door wide for Shedeur Sanders to shine, all the whispers, all the reps, all the attention are still going somewhere else. This is the controversy everyone's talking about, but nobody inside the Browns organization wants to admit. Let's break it all down.
I am told by sources that it's a grade 2 hamstring injury. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, grade 2 hammies, Chris, 4 to 6 weeks. Kind of takes Kenny Pickett out of the competition for now.
We have eliminated one.
Can I finally see my guy get some reps now? Can we watch Shedeur Sanders against the first team? For God, what are they doing? What are they trying to protect him? Do they not feel he's ready? Who would just throw him in for a series? Why have I not seen this? I'll wait for your answer.
They want him to earn it.
What about Dillon Gabriel? Why the he not have to earn it? Because he was a higher draft pick?
Yes.
The Browns are, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. I am walking a line with this team you don't want to know. You don't want me. I am this close to removing myself from the entire conversation.
Saturday's practice in Berea was supposed to be just another day in the dogfight of training camp. But everything changed when Kenny Pickett, the presumed favorite to start under center, pulled up grabbing his hamstring late in the session. ESPN's Adam Schefter was the first to report it. Pickett could miss an unknown amount of time. Now, normally, when a top 2 quarterback goes down during training camp, it opens the floodgates for the next guy up. But here's the kicker. It's not Shedeur who's being fast-tracked. It's Dillon Gabriel. And Browns fans are wondering why.
The day we have been waiting on is finally here. Shedeur Sanders with his first reps at NFL training camp. Reasons why he should win this job off the bat. First off, he is the most polished quarterback in camp that is not named Joe Flacco. Yes, Joe Flacco has the experience, but when you look at Shedeur's trajectory and being trained by a guy like Tom Brady, his mechanics from top to bottom, he's just a better overall quarterback already than Dillon Gabriel. Reason number 2, the it factor. Look how many times in Colorado and Jackson State, Shedeur was under duress and still delivered. We'll be keeping you up to date with everything Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns and the NFL during this training camp and preseason. Stay tuned.
Pickett being sidelined should have been a golden opportunity for Shedeur Sanders to take over meaningful first-team reps. Instead, he's still getting the bottom-of-the-barrel rotation. Despite being one of the most hyped college QBs last season, despite showing off command, intelligence, and arm talent, he's stuck in the shadows. Make no mistake, Shedeur Sanders is embracing the underdog role publicly. He's keeping cool in front of the media, saying all the right things. But let's be honest, nobody who dominated the Pac-12 like he did expects to be treated like a camp body. This is Dillon Sanders' son we're talking about, a quarterback who made headlines every Saturday last fall, dragging Colorado into national conversations with highlight throws and swagger to match. Now, he's being treated like a clipboard holder in Cleveland.
Doesn't it feel like, Daryl, that they've got the training wheels on Shedeur?
I think that Shedeur would look infinitely better than Dillon Gabriel with the first unit if he got the opportunity.
I agree. I want to say this as well. I'm looking forward to, you asked me how much I'm looking forward to this Browns season, 4 practices in to start the show, and I still am looking forward to it. A big thing that I'm looking forward to his point there, come preseason, I need to see Shedeur Sanders start a game, at least one, and if he balls out, the Browns are not going to be able to continue to hide and say that he's developing and that he's a project and all of these labels that we've heard slapped on to Shedeur Sanders as to why he hasn't taken snaps with the ones yet. Like, let Shedeur get out there in a preseason game against a jersey that's not Browns players and ball out. Yeah. The noise is going to get loud both locally and nationally, and they're not going to be able to ignore that, in my opinion.
And I got to be honest with you, I do feel like that's a factor.
According to reports, Joe Flacco and Dillon Gabriel have been splitting most of the first team reps since camp opened. That made some sense while Pickett was healthy. But now, Pickett is out. Flacco is 39. Gabriel was picked higher, yes, but Shedeur has the bigger upside, the bigger arm, and arguably the bigger game experience from a media and pressure standpoint. So why is he still buried? Let's talk about what fans are whispering. The rumors inside the building say that Shedeur Sanders is being deliberately kept off the radar so the Browns can push a safer, more conventional option to start the season. Why? Because Shedeur brings attention. He brings media fire. He brings the Dillon effect. And some in the building might not want the spotlight turned up to 100 this early in the season. There's also this idea floating around. The front office already has their plan. That Kevin Stefanski isn't operating off performance. He's working from a script. He even admitted it. With all things depth chart, certainly quarterback, I have a plan that's in pencil. In pencil? Maybe. But rumor has it that pencil's been pretty tough to erase when it comes to Shedeur. The reps aren't shifting his way even as Gabriel and Flacco turn in mediocre sessions.
This quarterback competition is between 3 guys for the starting position. It's Joe Flacco, it's Kenny Pickett, and it's Dillon Gabriel. It is not Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders was a complete afterthought for the Browns in the draft. They passed on him 6 times. They took Dillon Gabriel in the 3rd, identified Gabriel as the guy they wanted to bring into their offensive system and develop. Shedeur Sanders just happened to be there in the 5th round. The Browns were perfectly fine with any other team taking him. It just got to a point where the value was too good for them to pass up, and their analytics said, you better just go ahead and get this guy. He's a quarterback. He's got 1st-round pedigree, blah, blah, blah. So they drafted him. But make no mistake, Shedeur Sanders is the last guy on the quarterback depth chart for the Browns. That's not me saying that's how I feel like it should be. That's not me saying I think they're doing the right thing or the wrong. I'm just saying you need to understand Shedeur Sanders is not a priority for the Browns right now in training camp. They're trying to figure out who's going to be the week 1 starter, how this quarterback depth chart is going to shake out, and that competition, like I have said multiple times here, is between Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dillon Gabriel.
We're not saying this is sabotage, but if it walks like it, talks like it, and keeps the 5th-round rookie on the sideline despite the QB ahead of him getting injured, then what else do you call it? You've got a golden opportunity to evaluate your young talent, and instead, you keep playing it safe with aging arms and mid-tier upside. Joe Flacco's an 18-year vet. He already knows Stefanski's offense. But is he the future? Dillon Gabriel's a decent prospect. But does he have the ceiling or command that Shedeur showed in college? Shedeur Sanders is the wild card, and the guy with arguably the most to prove. But that's the thing. Maybe Cleveland doesn't want to let him prove it. Because if he does, if he balls out, then the whole plan gets blown up. Suddenly, it's not Flacco. It's not Pickett. It's not even Gabriel. It's Shedeur. And maybe that's what the Browns don't want to admit. Yet. The disconnect between what the fans see and what the front office does is growing, and you can feel it. Browns Nation is buzzing online. The Reddit threads, the X posts, the YouTube comments. They're all asking the same thing. What's it going to take for Shedeur to get a real shot? Browns GM Andrew Berry said something curious. If there are 4 QBs that we think are 53-man worthy, and we can keep them, we will. Translation? They might keep Shedeur around, but not use him. He could make the 53-man roster just to ride the bench. No real reps, no real development, just insurance. Is that the plan? Turn Shedeur Sanders into a developmental afterthought while others get all the chances? Look, rumors swirl in every training camp, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And right now, in Cleveland, it's hard to ignore the signs. Kenny Pickett is hurt. Joe Flacco is ancient. Dillon Gabriel is unproven. And Shedeur Sanders? He's stuck waiting for a call that might never come. Not because he isn't ready, but because the Browns might already be playing politics. So we'll leave you with this. If Shedeur doesn't get first-team reps now, when will he? And if it's not now, was it ever really in the plans? If you're a Browns fan, a Sanders fan, or just tired of seeing rookies get the raw deal, drop a comment below. Should Shedeur Sanders be QB1 right now, or are the Browns making the right call?